Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. This is part 28 of Wreckfest on the PlayStation 5, and today we'll be banging and slamming, and we'll be speed hunting, which is 6 races in that. I wish I'd realised there was that many. Well, we'll be doing it. What class car do we need for that banging and slamming? We need an A class car, if anything. Can I go into the thing? Because I may as well pick my Speedbird if that's the case. Because I definitely don't want to attempt that in the motorhome. That would have been ridiculous. Oh, it's a heat race. Okay. Yeah, this is a heat race. The next one's a 6 race. Got a little bit confused there. Out the way. I'm not even going for the bonus stuff. If I can help it, I'm just going for the win. May as well, right? That does mean I think the last one of this is going to be 12 laps if these are 6 laps. It's kind of ridiculous, but at least it's a short course. This thing is quite fast. I mean, I'm breaking 100 mile an hour in it now. Which for Wreckfest is really quick, I feel. I feel like we hardly ever break this speed. In fact, I'm going too fast, I don't even think that the car can handle it. Oh. Oh god. That was driving through the wreckage like at the beginning of the Cars movie that Lightning McQueen did. God, that's a reference. But I was in that right age bracket where, like, that movie was just great. Like, I know everyone goes, oh, Cars 2 was absolutely shite. It is, but the first Cars, like, I know people back in the day were like, oh, it's not a good Pixar movie. I have to disagree. It was perfect. For the age bracket it was aimed at. Like, that was so quick, I didn't even realise that the race had finished. And of course, now I start in first, so I never have to deal with the pack. I literally can just get going. I mean, look at the drifting that this thing's doing. Ridiculous. I mean, that's already 1 lap. I'm just trying to keep the longest drift I can now. That's my challenge here. Okay, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. Oh, but that kind of helped. It really threw me into the drift as I came off the wall. And this is all without pressing the handbrake button, by the way. Oh god, why are you reversing? I seem to remember, like, I ended up watching Cars 3 as well. Obviously as an adult. I seem to remember it being alright. And I do have a small little defense of Cars 2. Not that it's a good film or anything, but the thing is with it is that there was actually a Disney Junior movie. A Disney Junior cartoon where Meta believed he was like multiple things. You know, like a drift king or whatever, or you know. And I guess like Cars 2 makes sense if you think of it as one of the. It's called Meta's Tall Tales or something. Never actually saw it, but I was aware of it. Let's just say that much. And Cars 2 makes a little bit more sense if you think of the movie as a feature-length episode of one of those. But it wasn't advertised as that. It was advertised as Cars 2, so people thought it would be, you know, as realistic as a movie about talking cars can be. But you know what I mean? Like, told you it'd be 12 laps on the last one. Yeah, this car also has no brake lights. Safety! But yeah, those first two races went by reasonably quick, so of course this will be twice as long, but it's still, I think, going to be quite quick. There's already been an accident that's occurred there, into that section of the brick wall, or concrete wall. We've got best lap there. Already catching another one that's occurred there. Oh, Smokey is just... I'm so sorry, Smokey. That was just unavoidable. Some of these are avoidable. Like that. I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to. Watching the wrecks can be kind of fun. I'm going for Crash Mania and Devil as well. There we go. Oh, I crashed them out. That's what my challenge was, apparently, for this one. Slamming into the wall. That makes a lot more sense. That was a 6th lap. Well, this is the 6th lap, I should say. So this would have been the end of the race normally. Oh, don't do that to me, please. 21-second lap, so we might actually be able to lap Juggernaut in the time it takes us to get round. Probably not. Oh, especially when you do something like that. And you get stuck. Oh, that was Juggernaut. Oh, was Juggernaut not the one that I was going for? I can't remember now. I feel like I've lapped some of these people multiple times now. On the 10th lap. Out the way, Kennedy. That didn't count as a crash out. Come on, game. Probably got slammed into a wall. I'm going to just take out Big Papa here. And now we're getting on to the last lap. I might actually be able to see Wretched up here. Find out. Oh god. There they are! I did lap them. I knew I'd probably be able to do it. I think I was the only one in an A-class car, so that makes a lot of sense. Alright, we didn't do any of the bonus targets, but that's alright. Not really bothered, like I said. Got, and these next two here are speed. Do I want to? Yeah, we'll do the speed hunters. Why not? This might make this video a little bit longer. Depends how long the races are. If they're short 3-lap ones, then it's fine. The 6 laps. Okay, this may be a long one again. This is not 8 races, there's only 6 in this one. For some reason, I was looking at the thing and I was like, I gotta turn right. No. Gotta turn left. Oh, Hurricane Holly just got absolutely span out. Out the way, Shovelhead. Oh, that was right into the bridge as well. Come on, put the power down. Oh, and this feels like a really long track as well. If that sign in the middle doesn't come down, I'm going to be amazed. Like, that thing there. Because all these are coming down, so I would imagine that the other thing can come down. Did you see how close I got to some of those obstacles there without hitting them? Wow. I was actually impressed with my driving skill for a second. Can it come down? That's fine. Oh, I was aiming for it. I missed it. So, I don't really want to wreck my car. Let's find out. Yes, it comes down. Right, that's good information to know. It does make the car flip over when you do it. And that was somehow my best lap. Well, it's going to be even better when I don't crash like that, isn't it? When I actually concentrate on driving. Oh, went too quick into that corner, to be fair. Still somehow, even though I got loads of damage on the car, not got any damage according to the meter. Kind of impressive. Yeah, we took off 7 seconds from that last lap. Understandable. And we're even getting up to possibly lapping some of the people in last place. How have I not got any, like, seriously, you can see how sort of wrecked this car is. How have I not got any damage? I want to know. Was it only because I hit supposedly light obstacle? Why are you there? But I want to know. That's a really awkward place for them to be. Is the AI going to hit them? Nope. And I'm not aiming for the signs. They're just, I was looking at the minimap. I kind of want to slam someone into that, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time, unfortunately. Aren't all Hornets angry? Out the way. Oh, that was a stupid idea. Still no damage to the car. Amazing. Yeah, when I played Need for Speed Pro Street, which obviously hasn't come out yet, but you will eventually see it, a small tap and you get light damage and then have to pay like 500 quid every race. Oh, yeah, that guy's out the race. I probably could have hit one of them into that sign, which is kind of annoying. I wanted to do it, like I said, but just going for fast freak. Ah, well, couldn't get the AI to do it. Right, so this is obviously the second race of this one. And I don't know why I say obvious things like that sometimes, but I guess it makes... You gotta say some things, you know? When you got really long events like this, you kind of run out of things to say. God knows when it happens, when I'm gonna do Gran Turismo 4 and you've got literal 24-hour events. Those ones I might just do, oh god, like... Oh, don't spin me out like that. Those ones legitimately might just be no commentary. Let's plus. Or it's the sort of thing where I'm just gonna... play like this. And you're just gonna have a face cam of me not. And you're only gonna get me reacting and stuff. I mean, the good thing about those is that, like, you can pause and come back to the race when you pit. But it is kind of 24-hour races, seriously. I get that we're trying to be realistic with the endurance races, but it was kind of... Like, I can't even upload it as one video. That's the thing. Like, the only way it would work is if I live streamed it, and I don't think YouTube... I think YouTube would actually chop the end of the live stream off, because they did for... They did for Watch Dogs. For the full journey of Watch Dogs. It was like... It was like 12 hours and 10 minutes or something. And obviously you render it and YouTube won't let you upload a 12-hour, like any video that's longer than 12 hours now. And I was like, oh, well, I'll live stream it because that was the tip. But it seems like they just cut off the end. I had to be 3 laps in the lead. Oh, I can do this one then. That'll be easy. He says, what the hell did I... This thing did not break at all. It just... That'll be easy, he says, and then just immediately crashes it. But it would not brake. I mean, I know it's an American muscle car on the grass, but I expected the brakes to do something. Legit, the brakes did not do anything. But yeah, Gran Turismo 4, when I end up doing that at some point, the endurance races are gonna kill me. I think I've decided that Sackboy is going to be the one that's going to replace this. Which, apologies if obviously you were expecting another racing game. I mean, I want to do Grid Legends at some point, but yeah, Sackboy is going to be the one that's going to replace this game once I've done the World Masters stuff. And basically, after Sackboy, I think it's going to be Sly Cooper, because I did start that Let's Play and I want to do it. I want to continue it. Yeah, I did the bonus thing. It's a shame we're not going to do this without getting, you know, without any damage, because of the fact that I couldn't brake for a corner. And now I feel like I want to sneeze. And also yawn. Which I did yawn, but it's not that the game's boring, it's just like I said, it's these multi-race events. They're just so long at this point now. Like, is there any need for there to be 6 races with 6 laps each? Really? I'm gonna take you out because you took me out earlier. I'm trying to. Right, we're on the last lap now, which is... Thankfully, we'll have finished the second race in a second. And then, obviously, we'll move on to the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. Like, seriously, these are too long. Which is why I said God help me when I do the Gran Turismo 4 endurance races. Like, I legitimately may have to put... When I get around to doing that game at some point, I may have to put, like, the Let's Play on hiatus for a bit. Just so I don't get bored out of my mind. But it would involve actually, you know, playing through the first 3 games. Well, technically the first 6 games? Before I do Gran Turismo 4. Doesn't make any sense, but... Yeah, we've got Gran Turismo 1... 2, 3. That's obviously the first 3. And then the 4th... No, it's 5 games. Yeah, so you have Gran Turismo 1, which everyone got. You have Gran Turismo 2, which everyone got. You got Gran Turismo 3, which everyone got. You got Gran Turismo Concept, which we in Europe and Japan got. And then you got Gran Turismo 4 Prologue, which again is what we in Europe and Japan got, but America did not get those 2 games. and then we'll move on to Gran Turismo 4. Then I'm briefly going to do Gran Turismo 4 online, which that's not going to be a Let's Play. It's just going to be like, oh my god. That was something. Can I... Look at my car, man. But yeah, Gran Turismo 4 Online, it never even came out officially. It was just like a sort of demo, well, not demo game anyway. It was just sort of like a test thing that they did in, I believe, Korea. And it was like 200 copies that came out. But obviously now it was leaked and everything, and a bunch of people play it. So I'll do like I might do a live stream or something on it. That'd probably be on Twitch, obviously. Presumably there's a save file that has like all the cars unlocked or whatever. I don't know, but oh, I don't want to go for that sign. I want to actually try and do a lap of this without getting absolutely destroyed, as I did. My beautiful car, by the way. I mean, how did it even end up like this? Oh, going too fast. I thought that was a swan on the road. Legitimately, I thought that was like a swan or a goose or whatever. And then I looked and it was a white, like, front fender or whatever it's called. I was legitimately going to say, why is there animals in this game? On the track. That was a drift. And I went, again, way too fast into that corner. I kind of want to, like, slow down and just push Shovelhead into, like, the sign, just hoping that it will... Oh, it's already been taken out anyway. I guess you took it out. Well, no need for me to slow down for Shovelhead then, is there? Now that was a handbrake turn. For that corner. That really worked. I've been playing so long the music stopped now. Started back up again. I can't think of... Oh god. Like, what kind of city would actually let this event happen in there? So that's what I'm trying to think. Like, it would... The amount of cleanup that this would require, it wouldn't happen. I'm completely missing the door. Was the car always like this when I, after the first incident? Or did I literally just lose it on that lap or so? I don't know. I just wasn't paying attention. Right, that's the fourth lap. Okay. Still not a good idea to try and cut the corner. Especially now that Shovelhead's caught up to me. And now this car's littering the track. Actually, the idea might be to let him overtake. And then I'm going to try and hit him into something on a corner. Okay, yeah. That's not the best idea. I went way too fast into that corner, and it just sort of... It really damaged my engine. There we go. That's what I want to do. Damage the gearbox in that, but kind of get him stuck into those. That might work. No, it didn't. Right, let's try and actually concentrate on racing then. God, you can hear bits of the car, just the metal of the car hitting the floor. Tires just wobbling everywhere. I've got 2 more laps of this. I think I can do it, but yeah, it was kind of still loads of wrecks here now. But yeah, I kind of got screwed on that first lap, didn't I? Oh, I see someone. Oh, that's Gravedigger, that's why. Because they're my rival. That's why they were appearing. I suspect they're the ones that completely, you know, wrecked me. Oh, yeah, brakes definitely damaged. I could not stop at all for that corner. I wonder if Gravedigger's crashed out, because I can't see their name anymore. They're over there. There we go. No, they haven't. Right, I might actually be able to do this, so I have to really brake early though to actually get around the corners when I'm travelling at speed. I'm actually surprised a little bit that this game doesn't use the pressure sensitive triggers on the PS5. Like, I get the feeling that it makes a lot more sense to use that when the brakes are damaged. Or the engine's damaged, so it takes more force to push the trigger down. But the game doesn't seem to use it. I mean, there's definitely some force here that you need to press, but it's the same anyway. Right, I'm actually surprised I won this one. Three more of these to go. Yeah, of course a school bus can cause massive damage. That's obvious. Hopefully, I can get through this pack here without getting wrecked. Unlikely, based on what's happening. But you never know. Ooh, that was unintentional, but they kind of turned into me. Oh, I actually did. Wow. I can't believe I actually managed that. Ooh. Didn't want to hit the Tones, but it happened. What's this track? I remember this track now. Oh, not deliberately aiming for the advertising hoardings, but it just happens sometimes. You hit one and then you can't really correct it, because you'd be surprised. Like it kind of, when you hit one, it sort of bounces the car towards the direction that the other ones are. I mean, that was kind of deliberate, but I just aimed directly for that one, but I love how I've still got 100% health and yet my hoodie is almost coming off. Now what I'm trying to do, I was going to say I'm trying to get the optimum racing line. It's not really working. If that's not obvious. But I'm trying to keep like close to the apex. That was somehow my best lap. I guess because the first lap is that I'm having to try and get through the AI. That makes a little bit more sense, I guess. That my second lap, even if it's not as good, because I don't have any AI to deal with, is better. And then obviously, if I can actually do quite well on the third lap, then that should always be my best one, unless I can do better on the lap after that. Hey, I think I actually managed to get the hang of this car through that section of the circuit now. Yeah, there we go, see, two seconds faster. Like, it's very, very easy to look at someone playing. I've done it myself. You look at someone playing a video game and you think, especially a driving game, and you think, I can do that better than you. You know, how difficult can it be? But you don't get all the complete, like, force feedback that you're just watching a video. You aren't getting the force feedback the controller's giving me. Like the way the stick is moving and the vibration motors are, like, you know, making the controller move slightly in your hand. It's even worse when it's a game that, you know, the person's never played. I've had that happen before. You're like, oh, you suck at this game. Have you ever played it? Nope. Not played it at all. But I can just tell by the way you're driving that you suck at it. Thanks. I'm not going to say what game that was that comment was on. It wasn't even on this channel anyway. It was on the old Insane Gamers channel. But yeah, I mean, that narrows it down because obviously I didn't play this game on that channel. But yeah, that was a thing. I kept getting better and better each lap. I have a sneaking feeling that this video is probably going to be about 50 minutes long. Might be 55 like the previous one, which is kind of annoying. But to be fair with that one, we had the other events beforehand, so fair enough. If I realised this wasn't... If I realised this was so long, I wouldn't have combined the two, but... I did now, so... Nothing really I can do. I know, well, it's probably going to be the last race, isn't it? I was just going to say, we haven't had a... for a banger race, we actually haven't had a figure 8 track yet. Which is a bit surprising. And also this looks like it's going to be a pain to get through. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I meant. Oh my god. Wait, is this the... Yes, okay. This is just a reverse version of the other track that we went. Like, we were on this track 2 races ago. I was looking at it, I was like, hang on, this looks very, very familiar. Out the way. At least I got through this one with less damage, even if they were trying to spin me out like they were last time. Ooh, okay. Definitely need to brake a little bit earlier for that corner. So you have to like learn the track again when it's rehearsed. To relearn the braking points. Let's do a little bit of first person. We never do first person. And that's kind of why. Do a lap in first person. Why not? Oh, that was actually pretty good on the power sliding skill there, I guess. Oh, you can actually move the camera around as well. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't have been able to, but... This gives you like a little bit of... Oh, someone's wrecked out there. And when it's first person as well, you definitely move more to the side. Definitely sway a bit more, at least I seem to. This is about a lap, isn't it? But no, I'll keep it on first person for a bit. I kind of want to see if I can get into first place on the next lap in first... on the next race in first person. Now, at least that'd be something different for the Let's Play, I guess. I don't think I've attempted that before. Let's go out of first person for a second. It seems like the braking points are a little bit easier in first person. Oh god, there's been some horrific wrecks here. No wrecks here, even though there's been like the massive like amount of you know, damage to the outside of the track, but I mean, logically, if you think about it, the city government or whatever just paid probably millions getting the track prepared. This event, getting the concrete replaced, and then what do the two? They have the other event on the reverse circuit. 2 races later. Just if you think about it, who actually, like, I mean, I guess it must be split with the race organisers, but who is actually banger racing, in my opinion? I mean, I could be completely wrong. I could be completely misjudging the income streams and stuff of it, but you don't really. I mean, Formula One's televised, obviously. You know, NASCAR, IndyCar, all that stuff's televised. Touring car stuff is all televised. I don't think I've ever seen events like this televised, at least here in the UK. Now, I've definitely seen. This is going to sound a bit weird. I've definitely seen it on TV before, but not like actual full events, like highlights and stuff, is what I mean. So, and even back then, that was like, I wouldn't even say like on TV, because it was like YouTube clips of like 70s and 80s sports shows where they'd like, I don't know if like, I think America had them with like something on ABC or something. Wow, worldwide day of sports or whatever it's, I can't remember what it's called, but like in the UK we had 2. We had World of Sport and we had on ITV, and we had Grandstand on BBC, and they were basically like shows where there'd be like 5-6 hours long, typically, on a Saturday afternoon, and go through like a multitude of different sports events. You'd have like, maybe you'd have a soccer match, or a football match, I should say, a rugby match, some snooker maybe, tennis, you know. And World of Sport on ITV was like, the clips I've seen, it was a lot more like, I guess, more unusual events, if that makes any sense. Like they'd have like professional wrestling, like, and they'd have stuff like this. I mean, there was one point I've seen a clip of double-decker bus racing. Like, that's highlights of that. Like, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like this actually televised, like live. And maybe I'm wrong, but again, this event is just too long. I'm yawning, but yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen that. Right, I've got to go into first person for the next event. God, as I just realised I have to try and get through this wreckage. How did everyone crash here? That's what I want to know. I kind of want to see the replay. Sorry, I know this is long. I'm going to cut this out. Right, so I kind of slowed it down so we can sort of see what happened. Look, I mean, look at that in the background. Like, that is how that all happened. Right, here we are. We're getting up to this section. And I think this is how this whole wreckage thing happens. just a whole bunch of them just get completely crashed into and get knocked out there. Can't really see, but you can see here as they disappear. Anyway, this is irrelevant because we need to move on to the actual next event and finish this. Come on. The other thing is, like I said, this loads off an SSD. Why does it take so long? Here we go. Right, let's see if we can get through this in first person. Probably not going to go very well. Yeah, when you get pit off the track like that, it's not great. Back on the track. I'm back off it. Can I get into first? Let's find out. Oh. Right, 8th is good. 5th is even better. I somehow did a spin out there. Not sure how. That one is understandable how I did a spin out, but I think I actually can make it into first. Especially if I do something like that. Right. Done that then, so that challenge was reasonably easy. Oh, well, someone took out the advertising hoarding. And also, this track, at least, it feels shorter than the previous one. I don't know if it actually is. I almost went to turn right there. Oh, that's a terrible place to put those barriers. Wondering what that noise was. It was the rumble strip. I don't know if you guys can hear the rumble strip. I hope you can. That was me feathering the throttle through that corner. Seems to work in some corners better than others. Right. We're halfway through this last race, thank God. And don't get me wrong, I am enjoying the game. These long events I'm not particularly a big fan of, but I suppose it makes sense to splatter these in, I guess. Smatter these in, whatever the word is. Like actually in between the in between a bunch of the short races and stuff like that, because if I left them all till last, it'd be quite boring for me, wouldn't it? Because they'd all be like really long. I mean, they're boring enough as it is, but can you imagine as I'm like effectively trying to finish the game? I mean, that's probably going to happen anyway, as I work my way through all the events of the World Masters stuff anyway, but yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's just going to be, it'd be agonizing torture. And trying to finish the game and just 8 race events and stuff like that. Where you? Okay, how did you spin me out? Where did you come from? That was so distracting. I crashed like that, and then couldn't get going again. Forward. Out the way, Gravedigger. Trying to hit him. I don't know where Baron is, but they're 6 seconds behind me. I guess they caught up a little bit from my incident with the racing barrier. Every time I end up going for obstacles that I'm not actually aiming for. I think what doesn't help is I look over at my recording screen, my other monitor, and it just sort of distracts me a little bit. I'm going to actually turn and look at the screen a little bit more. That might help. Yeah, they're going completely off the track. Yeah, see, I've managed to get a huge gap on Baron now. They technically... No, I was going to say Angry Hornet might... Okay. They're not my rival. That Crash Barrier is my rival now. Just, again, no brakes as I went off the grass. So this car and grass is not a good combination. Who would have guessed? American muscle cars and bad steering. Not a good, good combination. Oh god, what are you doing, man? I know you had to get back on the track, but you almost took me out. Right. Which was obviously the name of the game, but... Well, not the name of the game was Wreckfest, but you know what I mean. Right. We've done that, hooray. So next time, in part 29, we'll be doing Troops of Doom, and we'll be doing Demons of Dirt. And then we'll be doing the 2 challenges, where we can get the big rig and the Boomer RS. So, I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 28 of Wreckfest on PlayStation 5. I'll see you next time for more. Ta-ra.